Buddy, I hope you're all alive. I hope you're all well. Tell me in the chat how you're doing. I need to know. You have to tell me, otherwise I'll never know. Hey Daru, hey I am Gem. Fine, I'll tell you how I am, says Udu Krieger. Yeah, I'm just gonna distort everything that you say. Boy, Altrix, Dejmaru, Kotsukalu, Mobata, Gabri, Farfai, and Mr. JC Forteza, Carter Card, Hazeline, that's a new name I haven't seen before. Madagar, that's a new name as well. Alvany, Onjing, Sean NFT, Chiden, I did not kidnap Brick. Everyone's cottoned onto the keyword. It only took you 50 seconds. But for those of you focusing on following the lore of Holozor, last week when we did our stream, we gave away 4 commons in a row, all regular foil. So that's the goal for today as well. Give away all of the commons. So for those of you who have been paying attention, I'm going to go off and play a battle, and then we'll come back and we might end up giving away a common. I don't know, something different might pop out of the giveaway tool perhaps. Pretty sure. Oh, it's not yet time for me to put in my brawl teams. It'll be time for me to put in my brawl teams just after my stream ends, pretty much. That's upsetting. That's one less thing for me to do now. But we'll go over and we'll do some battling. We're going to go bully some people in Wild Gold because I want to try and get both of my sides of my equation, both modern and wild, as high up the ladder as I can. Broken Arrows, Stampede, Briar Patch. I feel like I want this to be Llama plus something, but I also feel like that's going to be a bad idea. If only there was Magic Stampede. That would be a great thing if Magic had a Stampede. Let's go with Llama. Let's just ignore the fact that it's going to be Thorns. Llama plus Flesh Column, because they're likely to be throwing magic at us. And then do we have the ability to play something with Martyr? No, because all the Martyr stuff is ranged. Well, that's super unfortunate. Well then, let's put in this guy and see how that goes. Why do they have to bring so much sneak? That wasn't part of the deal. But hey, the Thorns works for me as well, as opposed to just working to help my opponent. So I should still be able to extract a victory out of this. Is it being a bully? I'm not sure. But is it fun? Definitely. The only reason I put the other card in there was so I could get a tiny bit more reward points for playing a gold card. Nearly up to 70 chests for this season. That's a crazy amount of chests. Okay, let's see who's going to get a common card here. Give me a common Odessa. Alright, let's see what the common card is going to end up being. Let's roll that. Oh, look at that. It's an Antoid Platoon. I lived up to the promise. There was indeed a common card. Congratulations. And it was a common foil as well. Wasn't even gold. Alright. We're gonna change it up to give me a rare. for the next one, and we'll see whether or not that works. In the meantime, I'm going to play more battles. It's getting to that point of the season. Alright, we have explosive weaponry and fog of war. What's our opponent doing? It looks like they're just playing level 1 cards, so we can probably play whatever we like, and we'd get away with it. So I don't know what I'd like to play here. I'm thinking I'm going to play Dragon. Let's go with Quicks. Let's go Dragon with Life. And I definitely want to use my Desert Dragon. I can't use the Stitch Leech as much as I'd like to here. Dr. Blight feels useful. What else feels useful? That Blast Shield certainly will be useful. I don't think we can fit a Repair into this team, but we can fit a Cleanse. Where are you? There you are, Herbalist. Who else is going to come around in this team? That's attacking first position. That's all attacking first position, so let's see what else we can throw in that's going to attack the enemy first position. Go with a Halfling Alchemist. And you know what? Let's just throw in Dax. Double Affliction. Double the power. Hey, Bakweni. And I don't think the team is going to bother me all that much. It's all level 1s. Hoping that our dragon can do some trample power. Oh yeah, here we go. Trample power to the max. Trample plus blast is such a great combination. Will he live to the end? Oh, he does. Just. Brilliant. Another 2 wins, and we'll have chest number 70 for the season. That'll be good. How are you guys going with your chests for this season? Oh, this is all return fire, evens, and weak magic. And you know what? It's probably just going to be Llama and Flesh Golem again. Where is he? Where's that Flesh Golem? Because brain. Pretty bad chests. Yeah, my daily chests have not been wonderful this season. I think I hit a triple digit SPS once so far this season, but for Champ League that's not irregular. The 4-digit SPS, that's very irregular. But with 70 chests for the end of the season, who knows? Could get there. I'm hoping so. Alright, what are we up against? We are up against something that is not something we should be afraid of, so we will skip to those results, take that win, continue to build towards Gold 1 in Wild League, where my progress has been very slow this season in Wild League. 31 mana cap, lost legendaries, everything hits, and death is the only splinter. So I guess they're going to go Thaddeus. So we are going to go with... Let's roll with Lux. And try and focus on getting the quickest team we can out there. Nightmare can be our front line. Is there anything nice with reach? There's Arachne Thug, but I think they're probably too slow. What do they cost? They're 6 mana? Yes. Oh, they've got alright speed. Okay, so far everything's hitting the first position, so we're focusing our fire. We're going to continue focusing our fire. Let's go with Revealer. We've got Stun. 2 mana, the Halfling Alchemist can come along. And we can't use 0 mana creatures, so that'll be it. Give someone the gold foil armor. It's not within my control. Phase isn't going to work, is it? I forgot about Aim True being part of this rule set. I think I may be defeated here. Particularly if Arachne Thug gets poisoned. Though that's looking less likely now. I think I might be okay. We just need to Harvening that creature. No, it didn't even need to Harvening that creature. Alright, that's number 70 for the season. Excellent. Excellent news. Will I get further than that? Standard rules, 57 mana. Okay, it looks like my opponent leaves themselves pretty vulnerable to sneak. So it might just be time to use a Sneaky Jotun. Let's do a Sneaky Jotun with a Sandworm. I can't search for Sandworm. Not through that menu, but I can Control F Sandworm, which is exactly what I did. And now I'm going to find the rest of the Sneak team and throw them in. There we go. That's a nice little Sneak team. Who's going to be our tank? I think I'm going to go with Forgotten One as our tank. And then I'm going to go with Caledon as our rear line. And we'll hope that that Sandworm can live long. Did they leave themselves vulnerable to sneak again? They did. Sure, they've got that Mycelic Slip Spawn in there. But it's in a pretty good position for me to destroy the rest of their team around, which makes me pretty happy. Oh, that's beautiful. Retaliate. It's too bad this guy doesn't have trample. Oh my god. He's retaliating like an absolute monster. Too bad he can't retaliate against magical attacks. Well, that worked. That worked really well. I'd say that worked too well. With the black clothing and the black curtains. It's only my head and the mic. I can make that light brighter. They're actually blue curtains that are behind me. But making it that bright makes the highlights on my face be mega bright. Although I do want to get black curtains for that window that's directly behind me. And I could probably move my camera to the other side so that you get the other angle. So it makes me more centered, but I need to reroute cables because I recently got a new desk. So I am still tweaking my setup here. All right, what are we going to do? We've got Enrage, Triple, no legendaries. I think we want to try and ensure that we hit every single time. Maybe it's going to be Lux. Let's go Lux. Lux plus life? Yeah, because then we can use Krallis with immunity. Oh, no, we can't use Krallis with immunity. Drat. Well then. I'm going to use Jared Scar instead. Again, can't search for the ability. I can't use Jared Scar because he's a legendary. Oh man, life isn't fair. Just, it is the inverse of fair. Do we want to give Gobson Bomber a go? No. In this sort of rule set, we want to attack every single turn. I'm going to run out of time. Poison. And what costs 9 mana? Yeah, let's just go with all sneak again. Well, the sneak is not going to work out so well. Really glad I brought that piercing along though. Alright, goodbye shield bearer. That extra speed really helped me out. Excellent. I think today is the day of the sandworm. Sandworm setting me up for success. That worked out rather well. And hey, look at that. We got into Gold 1 in Wild. Let's celebrate by possibly giving away a rare. Last time we said we're going to give away a common. Okay, Mobitaire. Let's see. Are we going to give you away a rare or something else? Nope. You get a common. Sorry. At least it's a gold foil common. It's graduated from what it was before. So I guess we change that to, what's the keyword? Let's go. Not the llama. No, not the llama. Not the llama is going to be our keyword. We're going to try and manifest the llama by saying, not the llama. You be the best gold foil common you've got. Alright. Counterspell, keep your distance, earthquake. So we want flying people who fling arrows at people. Maybe a job for Fernheart. Do we have much close range? We have 2 close range. Although close range doesn't really matter when it comes to this rule set. Luckily Gargoyle Devil is also flying. Oh, Regal Peryton's flying. Tower Griffin is a good flying. That's not a lot of flying creatures though. I think Goblin Tower might be a good little sneaky creature here. And oh well, Dr. Blight seems like a non-negotiable. And we're left with 4 mana. Should probably throw in a amplify, shouldn't I? In case they bring magic along. Let's see how this goes. Well, they did bring magic along, so that amplify is going to be well used. Now the question is, are we ever going to be able to hit Genoshanus? The answer is yes, with our almighty reflections. But apparently with nothing else at all. Can we at least poison him? Oh, excellent. That happened just as I requested it. So that's a good outcome. Although I'm quite disappointed in the Goblin Tower. They did not do a good job. They missed too many attacks. I think we'll shortly be in Diamond in Wild League. What doesn't kill you? Broken arrows. Tears by scratches. I think it might be time for Grandmaster Wraith. I think that might be the right choice. So let's go Wraith. Throw in that Shield Bearer. In fact, let's throw that Shield Bearer towards the back of the team. That way they're less likely to be influenced by things such as Shatter. Got that Bill of the Radiant happening. I'm just building a gold foil team because I can here, to be frank. But it's not all going to be gold foil. Let's throw Krallis in as well. I feel like that's a pretty solid team. Oh, that giant killer's not going to be very useful. Will they hit Narissa? No, she's 9. We won't get to use our giant killer until basically the very end. They managed to field a pretty solid team here, didn't they? That double blast on the opposing squad is putting me in a bit of a pickle. Putting my team under a bit of pressure. Lucky I've got that Resurrect. But it's not going to help me much anymore. We just can't hit that Genoshanus. But who knows? Stitch Leech might come to the rescue here. They're getting pretty tanky. Well, Krallis is gone now as well. The sadness. Oh, the miss. I think this is going to be a loss. Unless Stitch Leech can do the unbelievable. They cannot do the unbelievable. That's the end of that match. There goes my winning streak. Them flying machines, they got me good. Those flying machines, those quick machines. It all contributed to my demise. Rise the commons, thorns, no healing, dragon, fire. I think we might be up for a pretty good battle. Yeah, I know. I only needed 8 misses in a row. This time, I'm not missing. I'm using the power of Kitty to ensure that everything hits. Everything. Absolutely everything hits. How many reflection shields? There's a couple. I don't know that they're really relevant. What can we do? We can use Tinderlock. We're not going to use Tinderlock. That's just crazy talk. What about Demoralize? See, you don't have a shield disintegrator, which makes you somewhat useless for that strategy. Molten Ash Golem will sort of counter the Thorns in the first position, because the idea here is going to try to be to play as much range stuff as possible. Yeah, let's throw Mark's Rat in. Hope that they get sniped out. And we'll go with Fireball. No, we'll go with Tower Griffin. Okay, let's see. Ah, I only did that Mark's Rat next to the Ifrit Elder, so that I could pump up his last stand. Well, on the plus side, I don't think I'll need that last stand, which is great and excellent news. Instead, Tower Griffin gets extra speed and extra health, which merely just makes Ifrit Elder wait longer. That's alright. Let me continue this rampage. At least that's the goal. Unprotected, Little League, and Broken Arrows. Seems like a good candidate for Magic. Seems like a really good candidate for Magic. It's a pity we can't play Immortalis here. Immortalis would be the perfect summoner for this rule set. But they cannot be featured. So maybe we're going to try and make our enemies miss us with their magic. I'm going to go the riskier path of Life Splinter. Yes to that. Don't know if Zenith Monk is a great choice. Gonna do it anyway. Where's our cleanse? Do we not have our cleanse? Oh, that's why we don't have our cleanse. We'll have to use this cleanse instead. And then Soul Fiend can bring up that position. Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's see if we can dodge any magic attacks. With enemy speed being pretty low, we might dodge some magic attacks. There we go. We dodged one magic attack, therefore Summoner did their job. They did an alright job. And Spirit Hoarder is a little bit of a beast. Not dying to Uraeus. That one went really well. 18 Vanguards. And hey, Imminence as well. Didn't see you drop in there. Got so many people saying not the llama. Flawless dodge. I don't know why you guys are saying not the llama for. It's not going to be the llama. It's going to be anything but the llama when we draw that. Up close and personal, super sneak, and little league, but this time it's only water splinter. I think we're going to have a pretty easy time here. I think it's going to be Possibilis. Oh, we can't go Possibilis, so Kellier's really the only option. Alright, well, that's an enormous selection of creatures that we've got available. That's such a huge variety of team that I can choose from. Alright, well, let's put Zenith Monk at the back. No, let's use Cruel Cethropod at the back. And we'll use the Fighter with their repair to try and keep them in the battle. And Feasting Seaweed can come along too. And that can go there. That can go there. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, there is a llama in my collection. So I'm pretty sure there's one on the giveaway account as well. As we've discussed, it's not going to be the llama that we give away. At least not if my luck has anything to do with it. In fact, let's go and find out right now. Who have we got? Walk the grid, walk the rigged. As we say, let's see. If this is the llama, I'm going to give you the most boring clip of the week ever. No, it's just a Soul Strangler. So, that's alright. That's an okay card, I guess. Have you guys not been hanging around Splinterlands TV? That's like the biggest in-joke of Walk the Rigged. But Soul Strangler is a great card. So what are we gonna do next? It's just gonna be 2 digits, and if you saw them, congratulations. If you didn't, well, you're just gonna have to wait. I think I'm gonna be okay here. It looks like my opponent only fielded underleveled cards. They don't even have the poison to concern me, so MVP is going to be that Tortazan Fighter. We're now moving from common to gold rare. It's a pity that I've only got 2 more to give away over the remaining hour and a half of the stream. So even with that progression, we're not going to get there. Oh, we're never going to hit that. Okay, cool, we poisoned it. That's an easier way to hit it. That cockatrice is very, very annoying. We're up to 7 dailies and 70 seasons. We could probably sneak our way through. That reminds me, I needed to have a look at my reward cards and see if I could level anything up. In the gold foil town, I don't think I can level anything up at this point. Now let's change that to soulbound and then look at regular foils. Is there enough to level up this guy? Not yet. I think there's enough to level up this Firecaller. So let's go ahead and do that. Even though it is a martyr card. And I felt like leveling up martyr cards is a mistake, but we're doing it. Nope. Maybe on the Swamp Spitter. No, not enough. 14 of 30, and I've only got 10 of them. Coastal Sentry, there's certainly not enough to be leveled up. 6 of No Other Just. That should be enough for at least a level 2. And it is. I don't think I've used No Other just yet at all. But I still don't have one of every legendary award card. Fungus Flinger is not getting touched. Lob Lowland is definitely... Oh no, he's already level 3 and I don't have enough to go further. That's unfortunate. Now I've lost my position. 10 BCX of the Imperial Knight. Not enough. Not enough for the superior shield bearer. Tribo Barbarian is level 4. There's 13 spare. Level 5 with 15 spare, so that's a no. There might be enough to level up this one, but there's no point because I've got the gold foil variant leveled higher than the regular foil because I got lucky. Wily Coyote, and there's not enough of them. What about this Possessed Puppet? I don't think I'm going to have enough. Oh yes, we can get it to level 4. Excellent news. Does it gain anything new at level 4? Does it get more attack? Does it get another ability? Does it get more health? What happens? So it gained an attack and lost a health. That's useful. So that was Possessed Puppet. We can level up the Warden? Yes, we can. We can level up Death's Tower Griffin. That's what this card is. Ravenhood Warden is Death Splinter's Tower Griffin. And maybe Will-O-Wisp? No, we need another 6 cards. Not enough for that Death Legendary to go up a level. Nothing going on there. Nothing going on with the Damaki Orc either. The Clockwork Aid. We should have enough for a level 3. No, level 2. Okay. We'll go to level 2. Yeah, I think the problem for me, though, Hender, is playing in higher leagues. The card's not as viable immediately. The keyword is moved on from Not the Llama, guys. Typing in that keyword is achieving yourself nothing but sore fingers. I already showed what the new key phrase was, but you guys were clearly not paying attention. It's 2 digits. But I'm not telling you which 2 digits it is. It's a number between 0 and 50. You've got to try and guess what the number is between 0 and 50. We already gave away the gold rare. 99 is not a number between 0 and 50. Walk the grid. I'll let you know when somebody guesses the number. No one's got it yet. There we go. One person's gotten it. I'm just going to let you guys keep guessing. It's more fun that way. I'm going to go look at my whatchamacallums, my gladiators now, and see if I can level up any of my gladiators in the lead up to this brawl. After I've examined my gladiators and I've ignored chat for a sufficient period of time, I'll tell you how many of you are eligible. Because it's highly amusing, and it would be super confusing for anyone just joining the chat. I'm loving the numbers that are beyond the range of 0 to 50. That's my favorite part. Alright, can I level up a Captain Katie? No, we need 4 more. That is a shame. I don't think I can level up any. Maybe a Whistling Damon. Is there enough there? 32? Yes, there is. So let's unselect one of those. And now, sadly, I don't get to use that gold foil in Brawls anymore. Oh well, I guess it's another card that can work on my land one day. When land. Although it does feel like all of those long promised features are getting closer and closer to release with each passing week. Alright, I think I can level up this guy with the precise number of cards, exactly the right number of cards. Now I'm really curious to see how many of you have guessed the number correctly. Alright. I'm going to quickly flick over to the giveaway screen so I can see. Apparently there's 0 eligible users. No, there was 12. Only 12 of you. 12 out of the 86 of you have gotten the number correct. Let's see if people saw the number when I flicked over. I've seen 2 people get the number since I flicked over that tab. There's another person. There's another one. Yeah, there we go. Now people are starting to get it. I'd have to check data, and that wouldn't be much fun. Plus, I'm not going to draw it for another 30 minutes. And then, what can I do? What can I do to make this more fun? I want to make this more fun in the chat. Let's pop out the chat box here. What can I do? Oh, I can't do a only mode in chat, can I? That would be funny because then you wouldn't be able to type numbers. Alright. Let's see how many of you have gotten it yet. 29 of you have got it correct. How did that number just go down? One of you gave up. Surely you've seen the number by this point. If you haven't been focusing attention to the stream, then bad luck. I think that's enough exposure and enough of an eye test. It's one of those like things in the optometry department. Good thing my screen is 43 inches. I know, Butopt, how good is a 43-inch screen? It's the greatest thing in the world. I too have a 43-inch screen and it's amazing. I know you've got the TV version, whereas I've got the gigabyte monitor version. But then I've also got a 27-inch monitor in portrait to the right-hand side. So yeah, I make no apologies for my 4K desktop resolution. None at all. But it does mean I just have to play Splinterlands super zoomed in my browser. My zoom level in my browser is 175%. Do you play with the zoom level pretty high on your browser as well, Butops? Target practice. I still can't believe people are guessing the wrong numbers. Target practice, Little League, and Amplify. What are we going to do here? Maybe we're going to go with Alster. Everyone has Snipe. It's not guaranteed hits. So let's put Riftwing in second position. Actually, no. Let's put Muskrat in second position. That way they get sniped out. Then they feed the beast that is Soul Strangler. because then that becomes pretty redundant, doesn't it? Who's got the most health? Most health and a ranged attack. So Revealer, you want Revealer to get boosted up. They've also got the stun and that immunity. Then Dr. Blight is certainly a must for this rule set. Why are you still spamming? Yeah. Can we do... Yes, we can. There we go. It's a emote-only chat now. You're all stopped. It's only emotes. Take that. All right, I better finish putting my team together. Well, let's throw in a redemption. And finally, go Urias. Moat only chat is great. It's perfect. Am I going to win this battle? Let's see if this Mark's rat can do us proud. They sort of kind of did us proud. It's working out well. It's working out excellently. I don't know that the emote-only chat is working out excellently. But it's amusing seeing all the emotes. It certainly has lessened the number of messages in the chat. Oh, it's great use of the Splinterlands TV emotes. Excellent use of those emotes. Oh, I've got that emote too. That's wonderful. Now let's hope that I can turn off emote only chat. All right. You're free. You're free to speak things again. Yeah, but you're a mod techie. All right. That was a good win. Yes. Thank you, Play to Earn Life. That is indeed the numerals that you want if you want to be entered into the next giveaway. So 45 was the number, because that was the number of minutes at the time that were left until I was going to do that giveaway, so that I can space them out. So Debit64 types in 43. You're a troll. You're an absolute troll. Boomburst didn't get the message that emote only was off. No, 45 as in the number 4 and then the number 5. I did not pick it for any reason of significance. But now we have 57 eligible users. There, 58. We'll see. Can we get everybody? Can we get 89 eligible users? Your message was not sent because you were sending messages too quickly. Well, it is tiny in that window on my screen share. I will give you that. Like I said, it could have been an optometry chest. I just put up one of those site boards. Why are people still typing the wrong number? I've said it. It's been on the screen. All right, you're going to need glasses, Demore. Sorry. I'm pretty sure you already wear glasses, though. You're gonna need better glasses. Maybe binoculars. Alright. Ferocity, melee mayhem, explosive weaponry. Should be fun. Should be fun, this rule set. I feel like I'm gonna go with let's hit all the time. And water? Fire? Death? Let's go death. I like dragon and death as a combo. Codex Guardian, Desert Dragon, together at last. I might throw a Void Dragon in. Where's our good friend Osho? There they are. They can try and block the blast, so Glorax Guardian is going to be no more. So any more retaliates / demoralizers we can throw in. I don't think it's a good idea for me to play a Dumaki Orc as they're not leveled. Figurator, it's a great choice. They'll get double attacks. And Carnage Time can finish the deal. I knew it was going to be Blue Splinter. Well, I didn't end up playing a single Death Splinter card anyway, so I don't know why I selected Death Splinter, but hey, that Retaliate was beautiful. Oh, Trample. Warchang is also beautiful. In fact, my entire team has been quite beautiful here. So glad that Demented Shark doesn't have thorns. Retaliate? Oh, that was wishful thinking. That dragon is one of my favorite cards. It's the better version of Demon Shark. I'm gonna stand by those rules. Okay, one's out. Heavy hitters. Odd one's out. That makes it go from cool rule set to really difficult rule set. Are we gonna risk RNG? Or are we gonna go with Immortalis? Let's go with Immortalis. And we can go Slip Spawn. We can go with a heal. Don't know, that Regal Periton's going to be our best friend. Oh, this is such low mana. What can we do in Death Splinter? We can do Magic Reflect and Amplify. Can we even scrape together an Amplify in the mana cap? Jin Murray. Carbalist. Sneaky sneaky? No. You know what, let's try it anyway. It's not going to work well. It's a bit low mana for Immortalis, but hey, look, we're fine. Look at what our opponent played. We're all good. Yeah, Void Dragon could have worked well. But it didn't really matter all that much. Close range, Noxious Fumes. And Thorns. So I'm thinking... I was going to say Dragon, but maybe Fire is going to be the way to go. Good old bit of Jotun with a bit of close range spam. Look at all that close range. That's at least 4 close range. Let's ignore the fact that we've got no immunity to anything poisonous here, but we can fix that by playing Caledon. And we could probably fix that also by maybe throwing in Dr. Blight. We'll see how this goes. Why'd you have to come and bring that void armor along? Alright, let's kill Grum with Thorns. Oh wait, we won't need to kill Grum with Thorns. Well, the tactic worked. I just don't bring anything with melee attacks to a Thorns match. It worked out pretty neatly. What a flawless victory. We're almost up into Diamond in Wild with only modern cards apart from a single Flesh Golem. Okay, Broken Arrows, Thorns, Reverse Speed. So it's a slight variation of the last rule set. So perhaps instead we'll just bring slow magical casters. That sounds like a great idea to me. This might actually be a good one for Immortalis. Let's go Failed Summoner. Now let's have a look at our incremental speed. Yes, yes. Bruni could work. Dr. Blight's always welcome. And who can we squeeze in for 2 mana? Yeah, we'll throw in the Princess too. Goblin Psychic is our last creature. Actually, Dr. Blight there. Yeah, let's try that. Ooh, Cryptmancer. Well, I'm very glad that I have Magic Reflect with me. I'm very glad I have the Void. And I'm very glad I have the Rooney with their Reflection Shield. Not so glad about that Affliction that was just placed upon my team. Raging Impaler is going to be a bit of a beast. Always has been a bit of a beastie card. It was a beta edition that was always really underappreciated. And I feel like it still is underappreciated because you don't see it very often. But that was a nice win. Flawless win. Oh, it was so close to getting us to that diamond. But it didn't take us all the way. We'll try. I really want an opportunity to play Jared Scar before I get to Diamond League here. Maybe we'll get a nice opportunity rule set. We can sneak Jared Scar into the middle of the team. That's not an opportunity rule set. It's Lost Legendaries also, so definitely no Jared Scar. Okay. I reckon we'll be up against Life Splinter, so we want to look at piercing or magical damage. With everybody having cripple, we want immunity if possible. Let's go with Lorna. That's the only immunity that we've got. Okay, what about Blue Splinter? There's no immunity in Blue Splinter. So we're just going to have to deal with cripple. So in that case, it makes me feel like Possibilis might be the best choice. So let's see what piercing we have available. Oh, they're not very good options, are they? That's tied to snipe, so that's not a very good option either. Alright then. Well, we can go ahead and risk playing a gladiator. I'm going to do that instead. And I want Captain Katie to accompany Sniping Piercing Man. See if we can stack more snipe. Yes, we can. Is there any more protect we can stack? Let's go with the bear doesn't make a great tank. He just takes up all of our mana. Alright then, who's got the most health? I'm gonna run out of time. I don't want to run out of time. Health. Okay, let's go with Shield Bearer. That way we protect these assets. 4 mana left. Throw in the Time Mage and can't use legendaries, so go. It didn't really matter because it's level 1 cards. The question is, will Captain Katie get the kills? Nope. Captain Katie will not get the kills. Short by 1 attack each and every time. I could be in danger of losing here. Unless Captain Katie goes full boss mode. No, we're good. I did play with an underleveled summoner, but if I had lost that with level 1 cards in my opponent's hands, that would have been somewhat upsetting. But we now find ourselves in Damond. So let's find out what will happen to me now. Okay, what's my opponent got? Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2. Okay, we should be able to win here. Just evens. Wow, a diamond level match with 1 rule. What is this? Okay. I can't play Dragon. They might go Grandmaster Wraith. They might go Yasik. In any case, I think I'm going to go Sneak. Can we play Lux? We can't play Lux. Alright. Let's go with Yasik, but not use Yasik's Scatter Shot. We will just focus entirely on melee creatures instead. We can't go Sneak because all of the sneaks are odd numbers. That's rather troublesome. That's super troublesome. Okay. Maybe we will go with this Llama Mage. It's a shame that Grun does not have reach. I reckon Behemoth does. Rooney technically does. Okay, I'm feeling slightly more confident about my team now. Who's going to go in the last position? Flesh Golem. Alright, so we now have a Cron-sized hole. Oh, it's not quite a Cron-sized hole. Drat. Actually, we'll get rid of Goblin Thief. Then we will have a Cron-sized hole. And we've got 2 mana left to play with. So we will throw in Princess. And I think this might be a win. Maybe. Oh, it's blue Splinter. I'm really glad that Demon Shark doesn't have Retaliate. The question is, can I hit it? Apparently, I can. Thanks, Rooney, for your true striking abilities. Uh-oh, Grundy's gone. Rooney's True Strike is awesome. Can you imagine a Rooney with Bloodlust? How good would that be? Uh-oh, Oaken Behemoth's gone. Surprised I didn't just play Kraken, because Rick on the Mountain has my Kraken. He has all of my Wild League cards. I'm in trouble. Not really. These two beasts have got it under control. Absolutely under control. Kapow, bang, boom. That was the sound of the enemy dying. Alright, I'm going to sneak that up to chest number 71 very shortly. And I'm at 71% ECR as well. So 10 more minutes for you to type the number 45 for your chance at Monster March. So get that in there if you don't already. How many eligible people do we have? We have 65 eligible people, but we have 84 people watching. Okay, armored up, reverse speed, and explosive weaponry. So we want a nice, slow team. Slow team. Possibilis is too pricey. I'm gonna do a Quadus. And Lobstradamus is always amazing. Well, at least I feel I said 45, not 200, not 78, not 123. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make people who type the wrong number ineligible. If you guys are going to do that. All right. Speed. Speed. Oh yeah, Rooney is another great choice yet again. Surprise. Spirit Hoarder can go there, and we will throw in a full Cethropod as our main battle tank. And finally, this guy can go there, and we'll see how this goes. Oh no, it's Blast. I just realized it's Blast. This is not going to go well for me. Why did I realize this after the fact? How much is the price of Gladius Stone? I don't know. I've never bought one. Hey, the backfire worked. That's a first. Can Aquatus beat Auric? This is a question that has plagued Splinterlands since Aquatus came into existence. If we could just get a nice little bit of affliction on that Bacteria, that would be rather amazing. Where's the affliction? There we go. Okay, come back to me, Rooney. Be free of the bonds of your poison that you experienced previously, that you're likely to experience yet again. But hey, that's good. It looks like we managed to beat, oh, the backfire. Absolute legendary. How did I pull this off? Let's ignore the fact that Auric wasn't helping his creatures at all. But how does a Quadus beat Auric? Like, how is that possible at all? That shouldn't be allowed. That should just be not. I mean, they didn't use Kelia to their credit, which is good. Which is great, actually, because it was reverse speed. But yeah, they used high-speed creatures thinking it was going to do them favors, maybe? Maybe they just neglected to look at the rule set? Who knows? We got 4 minutes before I'm going to draw that next giveaway. And I think it's going to take me 4 minutes just to find my next match. In any case, it is all blast. Everything, everywhere, everyone. Blast. This might be a life splinter game. Want to go Grandmaster Wraith? I think so. Shield Bearer. Where's that almighty Corsair Bousson? There they are. There's Brightwing. Where's our little heal? There's a Crystal Smith. There's a Truth Speaker. And now we can put basically whatever we want in the team. Preferably something ranged. I'm really sad that Blast doesn't do the life leechy stuff anymore. But we'll go with Billa, because a stun would be great. And we've got 5 mana left on the table. Oh, that True Strike on that angry Gauladon could be dangerous. Man, did they want me not to speak. Double silence. One of them completely unavoidable. And that demoralize as well. Double demoralize happening as well, but that's not going to stop me. Underleveled cards from my opponent. If they had fully leveled cards, I think their team would have posed a more competent challenge. And that is a nice, clean, come at me bro sort of win. That worked out really nicely for me. We are rocketing through Diamond here. Ooh, only ranged people can come along. That's heavy hitters, and it's Equalizer. Time for... We go Yasik here, or do we go Jotun? Do we want that extra speed, or do we want that extra blast? I think we want that extra blast. We'll go and add that extra speed through Sinash, and maybe even Supply Runner. Then we've got to make sure that we... Oh, the close range stuff is really slow, though. It's super, super slow, the close range stuff. Oh, well. Oh, we've run out of mana in any case. So... Maybe we won't bring Supply Runner. We're still in the scenario where we're going to be out of mana. Yeah, I'm not incredibly confident. I'm also not competent. But Hey, we're fighting against a mostly level 1 enemy team here. They've got more monsters. But do I have more damage? Looks like it. Oh no, spark pixies. They're very difficult to hit. Well, that wasn't difficult to hit. Oh, bang, 10 damage with the knockout. Okay, we made it. We made it through that short course of anxiety that we suffered. And now, it's time, out of 76 eligible humans, call me SB. Congratulations. Let's see what you get. Well, look at that. How disappointing. All that build up for a shadow snitch. Congratulations on your shadow snitch. Well done. Oh, 45 BCX shadow snitch. I don't think it was a 45 BCX shadow snitch. I believe I've got what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like Walk the Grid's role didn't actually attribute a card to him. Are you still here, Walk the Grid? I hope that you are. Excellent, you're still here. So it didn't actually register a card ID against your role. So you get a free reroll on the basis of that. So he didn't want the common, he refused it. So I need you to say something in the chat again. Walk the Grid. There we go. Good. Okay. It's a little bit rigged there with Walk the Grid. This time we're going to find out what you actually get because of that little glitch in the system. There you go. You get a Molten Ash Golem because it registered the card ID this time. Whereas last time in this history here, it did not register a card ID for you. Okay, so now we're going to go back to a keyword. And the keyword is going to be... No, it's not going to be key. What's the keyword going to be? I'm just going to look off into the middle distance. Holozor keyword. Congrats is a keyword. Yay is a keyword. I don't know. There we go. The keyword is "this is boring." That way you have to make me be more entertaining. Yes, I had my caps lock on for some reason there. I don't believe the tool is case sensitive though. What I wouldn't give for like aggro or Rondon to drop in right now and be like, what do you mean this is boring? What is Holozor doing to you? Oh, the power I hold in my giveaway tool. Okay, what have we got here? We got weak magic up to 11 and equal opportunity. I believe that is Possibilities realm. So we want Demon Shark. We want stuff with reach. Oh. No, I don't think Gordon will do very good here. I think Junker will do alright though, with that repair. Clip it and show him. Yeah, it's so boring. It's the most boring stream that you've ever seen in your life. Because it's opportunity, I could play some funny games here. Throw that Marks Rat in. Make sure that Marks Rat perishes. Give Demon Shark some more oomph. And we'll see if we can throw in some poisons. So I think poisons are going to be pretty good. Oh, Serpent of Eld. Yes. Welcome to the team, Serpent. Let's go. Where is boring? This is boring. We're digging a hole. Interesting choice. They went with Snare. Alright, we are now martyred up. Nice trample there. Sadly, no retaliate. Retaliate? Yes. Beautiful. Oh, why'd you miss? Oh, why did you miss too? Please, Dr. Blight, don't miss. Okay. That worked out well. The Martyr Strike struck very well. I'm really lucky they didn't bring anything with Force Field. The only option was really Oceanus for a Force Field play. But I feel like they weren't going to bring Oceanus in a weak magic rule set. But then they brought pretty much a team comprised entirely of magic, which was super weird. But hey, these things can occur. What have we got? Up close and personal, Fog of War, and up to 11. Okay. So that complicates things extraordinarily. Llama Mage. Oaken Behemoth. Flesh Golem. At least that reach will still work. And that's about as far as we can go with things able to attack from any position. And then we've got 7 mana left, so we'll throw that Pellicle Mercenary in at the back. We'll have that Fungus Fiend there. And we will await the Pellicle Mercenary's last stand. And we'll probably get defeated by a Metal Eye Guardian. Oh good, they don't have a Metal Eye Guardian. Oh crap, they have a Kraken. That is a lot of demoralize. My team is extraordinarily demoralized. Luckily, cleanse is a thing. Unluckily, they are going to live for a very, very long time. It was only a matter of time before I ran into my first Kraken. I'm pretty happy with how Oaken Behemoth is dodging though. And as I say that, Oaken Behemoth fails to dodge. This last stand is going to be absolutely pointless. The only way we can bring down this sea monster is if we retaliate. And it doesn't seem like we are retaliating at all. Okay. Woohoo, let's go. The only problem is Kraken has Retaliate. And Kraken is a lot scarier than me. Oh, here comes the fatigue. That makes me happier. I can out-heal the fatigue for a little bit longer. You're right, guys. This is boring. Watching a llama last stand. Why did I even choose that as the keyword? So since we won that with the llama, and since I'm sick of you guys saying that this is boring, Big Barger, let's see what you get. Oh, nice. There's a gold foil Queen Mycelia for you, Big Barger. That's probably the best thing that I've rolled. That's a great pull for you. So it was the wrong gold foil legendary, but it was on theme. It was definitely on theme for you. I hope you're still breathing there. But that's the quota of Monster March for me today. And what a way to end that on a gold foil Queen Mycelia for Big Barger. Congratulations. That'll be in the mail in the next 24 hours. So enjoy that one. That is a great card. I don't even have a gold foil Queen Mycelia. Some people call me a whale. Now I'm tempted to see how much that card is worth, because I don't know off the top of my head. But great roll. Healed out, ferocity, and reverse speed. $68. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for just complaining about how boring the stream is. We're typing, I don't know, 15 characters. He's probably going to get it tomorrow and be like, what happened? They probably did a type and run. You Big Bargy, what? No. What was the better response? I think they were in a little bit of disbelief for a few moments. Healed out, ferocity, reverse speed. Okay. Feeling like... Do we go with another Aquatus slow? Slow. I think we do. Let's look at this incremental speed. Since we've got no healing, let's go with... I don't think this is going to work. Not with the Marks Rat. Not with Aquatus. Let's just go with a genuine slow team. Don't feel like Shield Paw is a good choice. Let's go with Mortalis. Yeah, this feels like a nicer team to me. I wish I had a higher level Teratius. I don't even know what I'm doing here with this team. I'm gonna run out of time. I changed my mind too many times. No, I don't want to bring that because it's got a slow. I'm gonna lose this so badly. Because I had no idea what I wanted to play. Unless Dr. Black can do a immense carry for me. Come on, Dr. Black, I've got faith in you. You can do an immense carry. Oh, can Dr. Blight do that immense carry? Where are we getting that bonus speed from? At this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Oh, Dr. Blight with the carry. I was convinced I was going to lose that. Glad I didn't. But it was close. What is my win-loss ratio? So I've played 47 battles and I've won 41. I've only lost 6 battles in Wild League this season. That's insane. And that's only using modern cards. Apart from the Flesh Golem. Armored Up, Taking Sides, and Holy Protection. Doesn't look like my opponent's got max level cards. Bots went to play on Wild. Yay, I'm better than a bot. At least 90% of the time. Armored Up, Taking Sides, Holy Protection. Well, I think I'm doing alright with modern-only cards. I don't know what I'm going to play for this battle. I feel like I want to bring piercing stuff along. But let's go Tarsa. It's going to be a risky team. Gotten one. Ifrit Elder. What other magic do we have? Because there's not a lot of magic reflect across this grouping. Yeah, I went Tarsa. Why would I go Tarsa? Let's go Jotun. Just all out. Pew pew, pow pow. See how this goes. Yeah, then I get stuck in like Champ 2 in Modern Daro. I think Fire was a good choice. I'm pretty scared of that 10-year striker though, not gonna lie. Oh, the Retaliate missed. Are you serious? Oh, there's so many misses happening here from all sides. Retaliate. Good boy. Excellent. Very well done. That Retaliate basically won me the game, and that one also helped the winning the game too. Surprised there was so much missing going on in that first round of that battle. All right, Diamond 2 it is. Let's continue. Gone that up to 10 champ chests for today. Sadly, we won't be able to open them on stream, but I'll open them after the stream and keep the results all to myself. And then in 2 days' time, it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I will be able to see these chests on my next stream. Let's go again. Just seeing if I fought the same opponent more than once, rather. Little League, Super Sneak, and everyone gets crippled. Well, the only immunity is in Dragon Splinter. I am thinking Quicks with life, immunity, and then with that immunity on the back line, provided they try and do the sneak part of the rule set, that is. We might be able to provide just enough of a distraction. Question is, what are we going to do on the front line? Let's go with Crystal Jaguar. Thinking about them thorns. I feel like poison, because I don't think cleanse is going to be a very serious consideration here. But I could be wrong. Did they go for the sneakies? They went all out sneakies. I could have brought Demoralize to make my team better. Those misses have been absolutely crucial so far. I don't think I'm going to win here. Unless I get really lucky with those. Oh, that Dragon Spirit is doing a fantastic job of dodging though. What a monstrous job that Dragon Spirit has done of dodging. And being supported by those two triages. Didn't expect a non-llama setup, Max. I use my brain sometimes. To be fair, yeah, Earth was not available as a combination there. But no, that was just basic strategy there. That one wasn't very complicated. It was a good result. I'm glad you were impressed. I'll try and do a llama Lamacron for you now. Nah, probably not. Alright, so that team looks vulnerable to sneak. That team looks vulnerable to sneak. That team looks vulnerable to sneak. That team also looks vulnerable to sneak. Okay, this guy keeps himself open to sneak. So we're going to be doing a sneaky. Target practice, everyone has snipe, holy protection, taking sides. Is this the time we go Jotun? Jotun, sneak, extravaganza. I think it's a Jotun sneak extravaganza. And we just don't bring anything with snipe, but there's only 2 sneaks. Maybe not Jotun. I mean, llama is available. But then we've only got those 2 sneaks. Blue Splinter's not available. Do we go with Life Splinter? And hope that they don't play magic? Or do we go Life Splinter and hope that they do play magic? Let's hope that they do play magic. Yeah, that's a decent sneak. So then we can throw the Shield Bearer in. Do a little bit of that. Shield Bearer will absorb everything. Is there the danger of blast? There's potential danger of blast, so let's throw... Yeah, we can fit Corsair Boots on. There's enough mana. And let's do High Priest Darius as well. I knew it. I knew they'd use Uriel. That's a lot of armor to get through. That's like such a depressing amount of armor to get through on Uriel. At least we've got the double resurrection on our side. Because I feel like I'm going to need that double resurrection. It's not the worst target to hit with the first doodad. And High Priest Darius is gonna potentially do a double kill here in a second. That was almost a double kill. Now it's going to be a double kill. Oh no, no, it's not going to be a double kill. Save me, Stitch Leech. Uriel has no place staying alive this long. I really need a giant killer in my team. Oh, Uriel's gone. It's over. What a great match. That was so fun. That swung in each direction. That game was like a pendulum. I enjoyed that one thoroughly. But I was constantly afraid of losing. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm glad that I walked away with the win, and it snuck me into my 72nd season chest. And I'm now at 66% ECR, which at this rate is going to take the rest of the season to recharge. Oh. I play too much on streams. I play way too much on streams. And that's 72 champ chests too. It's not too shabby. On the modern side of the fence, I am just shy of champ 1, which is not great. Is that leaderboard worthy though? No, 116th. And I don't think it's anywhere near leaderboard worthy in Wild League either. But it's fun. It gives me the option of going one way or the other by leveling up. And the other thing that it also does is it gives me and the guild an increased ranking. Where is our poor little guild? I have to search for it now, don't I? Where are the Roaring 20s? We are now 20th. Oh, that's really fitting. Roaring 20s in 20th position. Because it will aggregate your ratings across the leagues. So we've got a few members who are just focusing on one league over the other, but there's also a couple, myself included, that are split between the two leagues in terms of their rankings. Yeah, and it's a good point as well, Dari, that the ranking still isn't fixed. We've also got some members that I'd say which really how many people's that? That's 4 people. We got 28 active people, so we've got a 24 member guild in 20th place. So that's not too bad. But we are tending to fill most of our phrase somehow. Although 20th feels like such a great place for a guild called the Roaring 20s. Feels like the perfect place. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of that and say, right, we can't do anything. I'm going to send that on my guild's Discord. We're perfectly ranked right now. 20th. Alright, let's play another. Because I don't know when to stop. Yeah, we've got the same thing, and as we advance up to more and more phrase, I think that's going to be a growing issue as well. All right, what have we got? Super Sneak, Little League, taking sides. I feel like I can do the same thing I did last time. I can do exactly the same thing I did last time. But yeah, we're still going to use Quicks. She's going to be a carbon copy of that team. Maybe go green Splinter though, because I think they're going to have better triage. Because we can go Mycelia. And although that blind was probably contributing to those dodges, is there any blinds we can use? Yes, there is. There are some awesome blinds we can throw into our team. Barking Spider can have a go. We can't use Dr. Blight this time around, though. These are all of my options. These are not great options. I'm going to go with Whelp Herder, because if they bring something with flying, I want it to plummet to the ground. And I think the final creature is going to have to be this hill giant here. Alright, let's see how this goes. Did they bring anything with flying? They brought one thing with flying. They didn't bring much sneak. But let's see how we go. I'm not so sure. That redemption was pretty brutal. Ouch. At least this is going to snare that guy. Yeah, I had counted on them bringing sneak, unless Barking Spider can just... Nah, there's the affliction. I was going to say if they could dodge and keep getting healed, they'd be in with a chance. But no, I tried to get too fancy that time around. So here we go. Again, another one. Reverse speed. Everyone has thorns. Fire and regret. So the only thing missing is magic reflect. So let's add that. And with reverse speed, let's go and throw a Rooney in. And an amplify. In fact, magical, double magical amplify. But then is there anyone else that can come to the party with a reflection shield? Yes, there is. There's a few. I need Windeku in the front, don't I? That's what I'm going to do. Give me 1 second, because my robot vacuum has decided that it wants to clean the house. And it's coming straight for this room. And that's not going to be very nice on the microphone. So Let me send the robot vacuum back home. That's better. Right, what was I doing here? I just need a big monster for my backline. Maybe. You know what? Cthulhu's gonna get absolutely ruined if I select him. Cornelius might have a better chance. Let's go Cornelius. I'm not confident with this team. Snare, eh? That Bacteria could be dangerous. Oh no. Kane Hayes got absolutely ruined. Oh yes. Taking out that resurrection with the redemptions. That was pretty beautiful. I think I'm going to be okay. Oh, look at that Bacteria. It's got a cute little one attack. That doesn't scare me. No, the keyword is all over. This wasn't actually a boring battle. This actually unfolded quite interestingly. It was great. Excellent little win. And it redeems me from my prior loss, which fills me with such joy. I need another 3 or 4 wins to try and extract one further chest. I don't know if I can do that in 8 minutes, but I'm going to try. Alright, Fire and Regret, Fury, and up to 11. Already? It's like 2 days left in the season. It's not already. It's been a slow, long burn to get there. Ferocity and Amplify. Is this Immortalis time? Maybe. Immortalis with... it doesn't have Magic Reflect. I was thinking Immortalis with a Unicorn Mustang. Because Unicorn Mustang will have piercing. But they also have 5 attack. Yeah, I'm more than I had last season. I think last season was about 63 chests. I'm going to make sure that I don't bring any ranged attacks here. Does Unicorn Mustang have armor? They don't. Okay, how do we add armor? We add armor using Protect. Queen Mycelia can amplify. Oh, we don't need the Amplify. Never mind. But we need that Protect. Oh, so many choices. Alright, more magic damage. Where's Dr. Blight? There's Dr. Blight. And throw the princess in, or... No, let's go with the Goblin Psychic, so we've got the Dispel. Still have enough mana for pretty much anything, so let's just throw Kron in and see how we go. Kron Immortalis. Well, I'm pretty glad I brought Magic Reflect. It's a shame about that lack of cleanse. It's a real shame about that lack of cleanse, because we're going to get absolutely ruined by that Salty Bear. Or are we? Because they too do not have a cleanse. I think Unicorn Mustang was the ideal strategy. So this was an Alama Kron. but it was... Kron made an appearance, but I don't believe he had a enormous influence on the outcome. Immo versus Obsidian. I mean, that was a pretty good... It was pretty good. I mean, Immortalis is kind of like the natural counter for Obsidian in a way. I didn't even notice the levels there. I was more worried about the cards themselves. Evens, Melee Mayhem, everything always hits, but only 22 mana. Okay, so speed is probably going to be pretty important. He's just put in random monsters. I need to put in random monsters in this battle. Melee Mayhem, but evens. And everything hits. Oh, Mylor would be perfect. So let's go Fernheart. Fernheart Cornelius? Because I can be a weirdo. There's going to be no cleanse. Ah, and here comes Rick on the Mountain. I wonder why Rick on the Mountain wasn't in the chat. They were off streaming on their own. There's an Amplify, and then we'll throw in 2 mana. What are we going to do? Let's do Halfling Alchemist. Let's see if we can't slow down the enemy. Let's hope that Cornelius can do stuff. I feel like Cornelius should have stayed at the front of the team, but we're about to find out if it's effective or not. It's Monday, so it should be J-Ron next. Unless someone's covering for J-Ron, I don't know. Oh no, Dr. Blight. Yeah, I'm not winning this. This is straight up Lost Town. Ouch. Still need that one more win for greedy chess number 11. Okay, summoners do not matter. Amplify and Thorns are in effect. So we want to bring probably Magic Reflect. I'm going to go with the Unicorn again, since summoners don't matter. Let's go Gadget Unicorn. And since this is nowhere near as restrictive as last time, we should have better protect options available. Not really. And I don't really want to waste my Cilia. Let's throw in the Goblin Psychic. Key here is to basically avoid using or being a victim of Thorns myself. Let's go with the... That's too much mana. Runemancer Flore seems pretty perfect, but it's probably going to be a bad choice. Let's see how much of a bad choice. We may not find out because we've only got 20 seconds left. Less than 20 seconds at this point. It'll all depend on our opponent. But thank you for spending some time with me. Appreciate your company, and I will catch you all again very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.